Hey guys, this is Stacia the Cunning Mom, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing, I want to say welcome. And if you're a long-time subscriber, thanks for sticking with me. So as I continue my home renovations, I did the painting, and now a lot of my pieces, my vases, like accent furniture, they just don't match the decor. The aesthetics is not working. So I'm going to be doing a lot of painting. Spray painting, painting some furniture, some accent pieces, just so that I do not have to repurchase everything. There's some things that, like these pieces right here, I got those from the thrift store because I wanted to add some pieces. And these pieces I got from the dollar store. So I'm going to be doing some creations with these, and then I'm going to be painting them. You can see the Gorilla Glue. I'm going to glue some pieces to each other. These are my chargers. They're a little bit old. They look rustic, and I'm going to be painting those so that they match the aesthetic. So if you guys are interested, watch this video. So I'm going to be using this semi-gloss, this white semi-gloss paint and primer on several of the pieces here. As you're painting them, you want to make sure that you keep the paint farther away so that you do not have any drips and you can get a consistent coat on there. These two also, I used the semi-gloss paint, and you want to make sure that you give it about 3 coats. I think I may have given them about 3 or 4 coats just so that it looks full. They were so dark, so I want to make sure I get really full coverage. All right. The next piece, I'm using this matte, this white paint and primer matte. And then, so this has already been painted, and now I'm going to be using this rustic coat on it. So this one is gonna have that rustic look. It looks more like a bronzer on there. So that's the effect I'm going for with this piece. All right, so here we go. This is what this one looks like. All right. And I'm gonna be using this metallic spray paint. They're both going to be silver. So since this tray has, holes, and the spray will go through it, I figure I would just put it on top of this one as I spray. So that should reduce the amount that I have to put on the tray on the bottom. So I started out using the metallic spray paint on this because I wanted more of a silver metallic look on this tray. And as you'll soon see, it was not giving the effect that I want. Because this is trial and error, so I'm thinking I should maybe spray some white on this first. Since it's so dark, I'm gonna spray a little bit of white on it, and then I'm gonna put the metallic on it because I'm not getting the effect that I really want. This looks so much better, guys. So much better. This is what I want. So now I'm going to be working on the chargers, and I'll be using this gray paint and primer spray paint. All right, so these are the 4 chargers. They are a little rustic, old looking, and you'll be amazed at the transformation of these chargers with a little bit of paint, guys. So I just lined all 4 of them up so that I'm able to paint it all at the same time. Want to make sure that you keep the spray paint again a little bit further away from it so that there are no runs and the paint goes on with a nice consistency. All right, so they're all lined up here, and here they're all done. Right, so I'm gonna have these dry. It doesn't take very long for them to dry. They'll dry in a couple of hours. Right, they got about 2 coats of paint. And then the final coat is how I seal it. And this is a matte finish to seal in the spray. So this is the last thing that you add to seal it to prevent chipping. So these chargers are going to have a lot of usage. They're going to get a lot of usage. They're going on my kitchen table. So I definitely want to make sure I do not skip this step. I want to seal, use that matte finish to seal it to prevent any flakes, any chipping. It's good to use this on the vases as well. Vases, I mean, they're just there to look pretty. So they may not be handled a lot. So if you skip that step, I would say it's okay. It's good to just do the complete thing, just do it right, which I did for my other pieces. So these are some pieces I bought from the dollar store, and I'm using this Gorilla Glue to glue some of them together to create some additional accent pieces, and then I will be spray painting these. And these will all be spray painted with the white spray matte paint. Okay, so I definitely skipped some recording. These are all painted white and they have a little bit of metallic on the bottom to give a little bit of an effect. All right, this is a piece that I skipped, but this was black charcoal. All right, so here are all the pieces. Obviously, I skipped some recording on a bunch of these, as you can see, but they're all gorgeous. And here are the finished trays. This was spray painted white and then the metallic on top of it. And the same thing for this wooden tray, white and some metallic on top of it. Okay, so this cherry wood console, initially I thought I was gonna just sell this, and then I decided, why don't I just paint this? I painted the cabinets. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to paint this so that I don't have to repurchase a console to go in the space, right? So I decided I was gonna take on that challenge and painted this cherry console. So after some research, I decided to go with this Dixie Belle Slick Stick paint, and this was used as the primer on the console. There was no buffing, absolutely no buffing was needed when you use this primer on your dark wood. So no sanding was needed. I painted the primer on there, and then I went with the same alabaster white paint that I have on my cabinets. I painted that on the bottom and wanted to give more of a contrast, so I used the gray paint that I had on my walls. I had some leftovers, and I used that for the top of the console. And here you see it's just a dramatic difference with the two. It looks amazing. I needed to put 2 coats on there, so I actually have 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of paint. All right, looks amazing. And this was like the best piece. I was just so proud of it. This is another console in front of my house. I don't have a before picture, but it was a brown top, and then the legs, the bottom was like a dark brass metal. And I used a gold metallic paint on the bottom and the same alabaster white paint on the top. So here are some of my finished pieces. This is my tray. I'm using it in the bedroom. These are some of the pieces that are in the house, in the decor. Just want to show you guys how I incorporated that into the decor. These are all painted except for the glass on the left there. This is one of the pieces that I created from the dollar store and painted on the left, the white one. And here are a few of my before and after photos. Just want to show you guys some of those. So I really, really enjoyed these projects. I used spray paint for a majority of these. I will leave the link in the description of this video for some of the things that I got on Amazon and the names for some of the spray paint if you guys are interested. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about it, and if you have taken on any of these type of projects, let me know how it was for you. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was extremely tired, especially when I was painting that console. That was a lot of work, a lot of bending. I mean, it was 4 coats, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint. So it was just a lot, but so rewarding to see the results. All right, guys, it was fun. This was fun. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.